Imagine a family of four with two young kids. They're both under 10 years old, super active family, living in a 2 bedroom, 1 bath house. It's less than 900 square feet. Well, that's what we're going to solve today. And it's actually a pretty common problem, especially in the Pleasure Point area of Santa Cruz. There's a bunch of small 2 bedroom, 1 bath houses that were built in this area. They were built originally as fishermen shacks. It was never intended to be single family housing. It was literally fishermen shacks. Typically single wall construction, meaning the outside boards are the structure of the house. That's it. There's no insulation, there's no framing cavity, there's no studs. It's literally boards that have been stacked on top of each other. And so we're going to fix their floor plan problems. We're going to actually add a primary suite, add a bedroom and a bathroom. We're going to fix the traffic flow issues. The nice part is they're on a nice size lot, so that helps quite a bit. Okay, let's take a look at the floor plan. Okay, check this out. Here's the existing floor plan, and it is tiny. Like I said, it's under 900 square feet. And we think this back portion where the kitchen and the bathroom is, we think that was actually an addition. It was either an addition or they walled in what was a back porch. Can't quite tell. But either way, it totals out at less than 900 square feet, and it's 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, and super funky layout. In order to get to the bathroom, you have to go through the kitchen. So the front door comes right into the living space, right through here. So front door, you're right in the living space, and then the bedrooms open right off of the living space. Super tiny kitchen that also contains a stackable washer dryer down here. The refrigerator isn't really in the kitchen. It's kind of in this laundry mudroom area. This counter is their dining table. So when somebody needs to use the restroom, they go through the kitchen, through the dining room, into the bathroom. They did put in a door through here, so this bedroom kind of functions as a primary suite, but the boys, whenever the boys need to use the restroom, they have to go through the entire house, basically. So we're going to fix all of that, and here's what we're going to do. Let me make sure I can turn on the right layers here in the right sequence. So the first thing we're going to do is fix the entry. So we have a nice sized porch, and we're going to build out onto the porch a little bit and create a entry vestibule. So we'll come up the steps onto the front porch and right into the front door. And then the idea here is that there's a seat with storage on either side. So we come in, there's a place to dump the shoes and the backpacks and the keys and all those things. And then we enter the living space. Okay, so that's the first solution, or first problem solved. The next problem, let me do this in sequence, is, where is it? No, we'll get there here in a minute, just a second. Okay, not that. Here we go. Okay, found it. Okay, here's what we do with the rest of the house. We're going to bump out the back. If you see this pale blue line here along the back, that's the footprint of the existing house. So we're going to bump out this way, and we're going to bump out to the back. Fortunately, like I said, they have a nice size lot, and we have room to do this. So working from the front, so we come in the front door. This allows us to flow straight through the house to the backyard. We also took the bedrooms. Again, this is the existing back wall. We took the bedrooms and the bathroom and filled up this footprint of space. and we reoriented the front door, not the front doors, the bedroom doors, so they don't enter straight into the living room anymore, but they are around the corner, giving them some privacy. So there's a little bit of a vestibule here between the bedrooms. So you come in here, you can go to this bedroom, these are the boys' rooms. And then we also relocated the bathroom, which was previously up in this corner, put it in the middle between the bedrooms. I'll get rid of this because this is getting messy. Put the bathroom between the bedrooms. The other thing this does is it gives a place where guests can use the restroom without having to go, if you remember, not having to go through the kitchen and dining and all that. And it gives the bathroom some privacy. I mean, I understand it's not a whole lot of privacy, but again, we're dealing with a really small house. Even with this addition that we're doing, we're at about 1,100 square feet. So hall, bath, linen, 2 nice sized bedrooms for the boys, wardrobe closets, with a window seat in between the closets. So let's look at the back half of the house. So we've really cleaned up the traffic flow. We come through here, we can go through to the outside, into the bedrooms. This is the dining room. You can seat 8. Come into the dining room and also attached to a large kitchen. So this is refrigerator, ovens. This is all work surface, cooktop. This counter actually has windows that wrap around the corner that come down to counter height. So all of this is view out to the backyard, sink, dishwasher, again, all view to the backyard. So once you come into the living space, you can see out to the backyard through these folding doors and through the kitchen through these corner windows, which is awesome. And we get an island. And if they want to, there's 4 feet here between island and work surface. So there's plenty of room for people to walk around, for doors to open from the refrigerator and from the cooktop. It's just a much more functional kitchen. The other thing we did is, this is pantry and full height storage here. So all of your kitchen pots, pans, food storage is right here, right across from the dining room, or right across the kitchen through the dining room. So pantry, full height storage. This is laundry with washer, dryer, and again, storage here along this wall for detergent, cleaners, broom closet, that sort of thing. And this is a powder room, half bath, again, with storage. There's an existing outdoor shower right here. So when they come home from the beach, they come down this side of the house, shower off. There's hooks and that sort of thing for towels. And then they can come right into a powder room and change clothes. And then they come into the laundry room, dump all the wet stuff right into the washer, and then they're into the house. And this is a large folding door system. So this all opens up to the backyard. Now then, I mentioned earlier, we're going to actually add a primary suite, but they want to do that in phase 2, a few years down the road. Save up a little bit of money and then do phase 2. So the way we're going to accomplish that is like this. We lose the built-in storage that was right here, but we're going to come through this pantry area and turn it into a vestibule for the primary suite. So it's a nice sized primary suite. They have a Peloton and some storage for dumbbells and yoga mats and that kind of thing. This is a king size bed. So again, we're playing in the primary suite. We're playing with the corner window idea. Same as we're doing down here in the kitchen. So there's view and access to the backyard here, view to the backyard through there, and it wraps around the corner. It's a nice sized primary suite, room for exercise. There's two adjoining wardrobe closets here. They were very specific that they didn't need large closet space. So that's why there's no walk-in closet, anything like that. And then into the master, or into primary, still calling it the master, into the primary bath. We have a trough sink, which saves on counter space, or the size vanity we needed, and dual water faucets, the toilet, and the walk-in shower. And then these rectangles are skylights above. You can never have too much natural light in a bathroom, especially the primary bathroom. So that's it. So we have added about 500 square feet. So we've, like I say, it's a nice size addition, but this really solves the traffic flow problems. So you come in the front door. Here's a little diagram of the traffic flow. You can see it gets really clean to the outside, and this goes to the outside. Super simple circulation diagram. Super efficient. And that's it. This, again, in Pleasure Point, Santa Cruz, California, super common problem, 2-bedroom, 1 bath for an entire family. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any comments, let me know. If you have any questions, let me know. If you have any thoughts or other ideas, leave them in the comments, and look forward to hearing from you. Thanks for watching.